welcome back. It's episode 12 of Sitting with Feed, and traditionally I would show you how much I've written, and you can't see, but I figured out during the live stream how I could go about showing you. So give me 2 seconds. I want to show you how much I've written today. It's a whole page. It's a whole page of notes. The whole page. It's a whole page of notes. Alright, so sit down. Maybe pause the video and go and get yourself something to drink. Or, because this is, I mean, obviously when you see this, you will see how long it is. But I know it's going to be long. So what I'm going to try and do is that, like on the YouTube video, I'll segment it. And on the podcast on Anchor, I'll say, okay, from this time to this time, this is what I'm talking about. So it makes it a bit easier. And going forward, I'm going to try and do that. So if there's something specific, I will rather line it up so that it makes more sense during that period of the... You can go to that point if that's what you want to listen for. In case it gets long, you know. So King of the Pit, streams, other things, they'll all have their own little spot. So... first things first, I'm going to start with the 12-hour stream last week. So the 12-hour stream, I obviously did a live podcast episode. That was only 4 hours in. We still had another 8 hours to go. And let me just tell you what an amazing stream I had. It was probably one of my most favorite streams of all time. It was really special. It was really good. It was just everything I could have hoped for and more. And... that might sound cliche, but it really was just, it was just the best. Barmy tearing up right at the end, but I blame Papa Capes. That's his fault. That's his fault entirely. And I think that after 12 hours of sitting, talking, laughing, playing a game that gives me many displeasures, a couple tears were in order after celebrating 2,000 followers, spending... I don't even know how many minutes that is, but it was just over 12 hours that I streamed for on Sunday. And yeah, it was really good. It was really, really good. So, of course, I want to just let you guys know that the reason why I got through everything was because Bingo gave me a bunch of tips to be good for the whole 12 hours. She said hydrate. Break for at least 5 minutes every 3 to 4 hours. Stretch everything. Everything. Before the stream, have a proper meal. Rest the day before. Alright, I hope you're making notes, because I've made notes here. A variety of games to keep the chat engaged. Get some snacks. Have some energy drinks. Some chocolates and stuff. Whatever you consider snacks. If you like eating cucumbers, and that's a snack, do it. Plan it. And stick to those plans. Alright, so those were the 12-hour tips that I was given by Bingo. And I took them very seriously because she's done a lot of 12-hour streams. So I took her advice and made it through the whole 12-hour stream, which was amazing. I did stall in the beginning, 30-minute pep talk of how things were going to go. The first 4 hours were the most difficult, believe it or not. The next, straight after the podcast, everything was a lot easier. It was weird. Just before the podcast episode started, I don't think I mentioned it on the podcast, I got follow-botted. So this basically means that a whole host of fake accounts follow your account, and it is something that does happen. So what I did prior to the podcast episode was I switched to sub-only mode, which means that only if you sub to my channel are you able to talk in the chat, right? So the idea behind that is that if a follow bot comes in or a spam message starts coming in from botted accounts, when you change it to sub only, those will no longer be able to participate in the chat. So that was the theory. We went on to do the podcast episode, and little did I know, we left it on sub only for 2.5 hours of the stream. So Valhalla Viking raided, and I was very much like, hey, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. It's really good to have you. Hello. Hello, is anybody there? And I was like, this is so strange. I don't know if he's raided me by accident or what's going on. Nino types in the chat. He says, Theed, it's on sub-only chat. And that so many emotions hit me at that point in time. Someone had subbed without following. I was like, that's so strange. Why would someone do that? And it didn't make sense. Bingo raided me that day. And Bingo was the only one who said anything. So I was like, that's so strange. When someone... so it doesn't make sense. And then Valhalla raided me and it was so quiet. And then I was like, what's going on? And Valhalla sent Nino a message. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Probably my biggest oof moment on stream to date. For sure. Sadly, I didn't record the audio for the podcast live episode. So I did have to kind of make do. The quality of last week's podcast wasn't what I would like it to be. But seeing as it was done live, I'm pretty happy with the result that still came with it. We finished the stream finishing a level 5 hype train, which was insane. Papa Capes just, yeah, tagging all the heart emotions, and we nominated a new hashtag that may or may not circulate. Hashtag bag wet. LJK announced that during his youth, or during his younger years, he thought that baguette was spelt bagwet or pronounced bagwet. I can't remember exactly, but bagwet is now in the channel. So if you exclamation LaPlanche, because he is baguette, you'll get surprised with something related to bagwet. So the 12-hour stream, that's the last time I'm going to say it in this episode, was an incredible success. We just had, watching it over today, I spent about 3 hours watching little segments of the 12-hour stream. I said I was going to say, I don't stick to my own rules. But it was so good. I needed that. I've been having, yeah. But it was so good. It was really good. Jumping into King of the Pit. So, King of the Pit. I tried a 2-minute dance. So 2-minute entry, usually it's 60 seconds. This time I tried 120. It was a bit long. But worth trying to see if more people could get, because sometimes people miss. You know, if you've ever played marbles on stream, you've got like a 60-second counter, and people just sometimes aren't at their PC during that, and then they're like, no, we missed it. So I thought I would try. It's too long. So we're going to stick to 60 seconds. I'm going to take this little thing that's on my microphone annoying me off of it. We went on 8 rounds on Monday. Ryu won. And of course, the obvious person got banned. It was Trebs. Trebs got banned on Monday. It was great. Then, on Monday, just after the stream, Nino messaged me, and he said, you know what? No, they were in the chat. They were still in the Twitch chat, right? And they said, okay, how about Trebs and I 1v1 for immunity on Friday? So I said, it's a bit unfair because no one else can see this fight, but I'll do it. A Discord private 1v1, best of 5, where only you two are immune from one another. So the guys took the odds. We went to the full 5 rounds, believe it or not. 2 rounds, Nino won. First 2. He was feeling cocky. He was like, you know what, I got this. Immune from Trebs' banning on Friday. Unless Trebs is able to turn this around, get a reverse sweep. And he did. Trebs then went and won 3 rounds in a row. This was all done offline. So Trebs, if Nino won on Friday, was going to be immune from the ban. But what happened? Friday came. Agent of Chaos won rounds 4 and 5. Agent of Chaos may be not known by many, but is the alt account of one Sir Trebs. So with immunity on his back from Nino's ban, Agent of Chaos banned Nino on Friday. Had Nino won just one more round of that secret 1v1, he wouldn't have been able to get banned. and I would have told the story on stream, but I didn't. I kept it because I said, if there is no reason for me to tell the story, I'll keep it for the podcast. So here we are. Then late night on Friday, just after the stream, just before the stream ended, everyone wanted a late night violence. So I said, you know what, it's cool. We're going into the weekend. Let's go into the weekend the right way. Maharshi won round 8, and he timed out Trebs. Timed out Trebs for the rest of the stream. It was basically the end, but it was just a bunch of fun. So it was good. It was good. So King of the Pit was pretty wild this week. Ryu winning, banning Trebs. Trebs winning under his alt account as Agent of Chaos, banning Nino, having one immunity in a private 1v1. And then Maharshi rounding off the week by timing out Trebs late on Friday evening. So it was a good set of King of the Pit sessions for sure. So this week's streams, Monday we played with the taxpayers, and goodness gracious, did they pull through. The taxpayers for sure pulled through. We jammed about 2.5 hours of custom games. It was really good. Lots of fun. Lots of competitive games, and also some newbies joining. Hypo Junkie jumped into the games as well, and I appreciate it when guys who don't usually play jump in as well, and everyone was very respectful and nice. So it was a really good session on Monday, and I enjoyed playing with the taxpayers. I ended a bit early because I was tired. I mean, no doubt. I spent 12 hours streaming the day before. I didn't have the greatest of sleeps, but I did want to participate in King of the Pit. So I did want to stream King of the Pit on Monday because, you know, that's what we do. So I ended a bit early. But on Wednesday I went on an extra hour. If you've been looking in the background, this is what was going on Wednesday. These are called workshop maps, where I spend a bit of time trying to learn new mechanical skills. This one in particular behind us, I took just over an hour on level 11 trying to figure it out. Nino eventually pulled me into Discord, showed me how I'd been doing it for many times, and then decided to show me how to do it properly. And eventually, you might actually see me do it in the background. It should happen sometime soon. But that's what happened on Wednesday. We played lots of workshop maps, and it was loads of fun. I'm really enjoying the workshop maps, and it feels like it's like a group triumph when I'm struggling to get through something and manage to accomplish it. So I'm gonna keep that going. Friday we tried 2s tournaments instead of 1s. It was a little difficult. It was a little bit of a challenge. The guys were a bit more toxic, and I've not really been able to talk about how we host 2s games because I've never done it before. So it was the first time, but we did have our first SSL. There were a season 2 SSL tourney winner join the tournament with a mate of his, and team TKK D3, Ash and Theed, were able to get the dub. 5-1 was the final score. We didn't manage to win any of the tournaments, Ash and I, but we did well. Except in the first game. We didn't join because we were too busy whooping bots' butts. But anyway, it happens. Later on Friday, I went on to play some Alien Isolation. I got back to the point where we were on Xbox, but on PC. Because my RB button, which shows you the device where the alien is, doesn't really work on the controller. So I decided to start it over again on PC so that we can continue playing. Same part as on stream. Creator, if you buy anything on Epic, #ad, please will you consider supporting me as a creator. You can just put in the code THEED3 whenever you're buying anything. I will really appreciate it. What else? There's so much that's happened this week. All right. On Saturday, which was yesterday, I was invited to participate in a podcast episode with the SA Geeks on their little King Geekdom. So look out for that to come out this week sometime. I will definitely retweet it and put it on Discord when it comes out. That was a lot of fun. Lots of questions about the content that I'm busy producing and what I'm looking forward to accomplishing, and just some basic chit chat. It was about just over an hour conversation. So that was really good. Very nice to have participated in that. Then I announced this week as well. I announced it right at the end of the podcast. At the end of the stream. But on Tuesday, Pro Evolution. I've messed that up. I'm going to start again. Pretend that never happened. On Tuesday, the announcement came out that I am the official caster, or one of two at the moment, for Pro Evolution esports. So it's an esports team. And I haven't got my first job yet, but we're looking forward to working together going forward. Signed the docs. Everything is above board, and I am looking forward to the future journey. Tuesday as well, I had a bit of a crazy adventure. I've not spent a lot of time getting out of the house, and it has obviously not been that easy, but a lot of us have to stay indoors because that's where the world's at the moment. However, on Tuesday I needed to get out. I had to go and take a bus for the first time I've had to take a bus here, and let me just tell you what an incredible trip it was. So I get to the bus station. It wasn't a bus station, it was just a pole that's got like a thing there that says the bus will probably come past here at some point. So I'm standing there waiting. The bus comes, I jump on and I say to him, "Hello, I'm trying to go to this place." He says, "Okay, cool." Jump in, off we go. We get to the place, he stops, we get out. I'm like, great. Then I need to take a second bus. I get onto the second bus and I say to the driver, "You know what, this is where I need to go. Please will you take me there? A return ticket because I need to come back here later on." He says, "Cool, no worries." As we're driving, I look to the side and I see, hey, wait a minute, so that's my stop over there that's just gone past. It was only a couple minutes later, let's say 3 minutes, maybe 5, that I was like, maybe I should have done something. Turns out, right, there's a little button that you press that says to the driver, "Please let me off here." I was under the impression he was going to stop anyway because I was like, dude, that's where I'm going. Please will you drop me off there? But apparently that's not how it works. So lesson learnt. But it was a good adventure out, that's for sure. I eventually got all my documents together and have sent everything through the post office, which was another whole mission, whole new life experience, learning how to use the post office, the bus service, and my legs. Crazy. All right, so that about wraps up everything that's happened this past week. I haven't even given myself a time limit. I can see it's gone on too long already. However, we go on. It's been a very busy week. This week has been pretty crazy. Lots of things happening, but lots of good stuff, which is awesome. This coming week, I turn 30. I turn 30 on Wednesday, the 14th of April. So we're going to be having a celebration stream. But before that is Monday, which is also when we will have a stream, which will include King of the Pit and games with taxpayers. So if you have enough channel points to be a taxpayer and you have Rocket League installed, and if you don't, Rocket League is a free-to-play game on Epic, so you have zero excuses. Pay your taxes and come join us for some games. On Wednesday, we plan to do many things. Some of them are playing Rocket League. Some of them are playing King of the Pit. And some of them are watching Bumvids. Let me just say, make sure that you have a tax payment saved for Wednesday as well, because it'll be important. We're still going to do the same time. So 3 p.m. GMT plus 1 my time zone through to 7. If you want to come hang out, I would really appreciate you coming to chill on my birthday stream. 30th birthday. Friday, we're going to go revert back to ones 20s. We're going to revert back to ones 20s, have some ones games again, because it feels like it's been ages. It's only been a week. But, I mean, I guess it'll be 2 weeks. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to try Alien Isolation again. But I don't know. I played it on Sunday, right? We didn't get very far. Then after the stream on Friday, I was like, I've got to play a little bit. Got to where I was after 12 hours in the 3-hour stream on Friday night, and a little, like an hour of playthrough before the stream. Just kind of blitzing. But I don't know. So I'm gonna try it again this Friday night. and see how we're feeling. If I'm over it, we'll move on to something else, but that's the plan for this coming week. So if you want to come hang out, it would be great to have you. Of course, King of the Pit on Friday as well. So that is a very, very full information-packed podcast episode. Thank you for coming to hang out. I think I've done well babbling today. I hope you've found some goodness in it, and there's a lot. I've been telling you there's so much stuff happening, and this is the whole page. Whole freaking page. Have an amazing week. Thank you for coming to listen to me, and come hang out on Wednesday. If you can't be there Monday, you can't be there Friday, it's cool. Wednesday, come chill out. Just hello, give me a thumbs up or something. It would be great to have you. If not, it's all good. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. If you would like to sub, please hit the sub button. If you like the video, like it, so you let me know. If you've got anything you would like to share with me, comment under the video and tell me what it is you want to. And if you're listening to this on Anchor and you're like, I can't comment, just the YouTube video link is in the, you can still go and comment. So do it. All right. Cheers, everyone.